I'm Diana, and this is Sam, and we run New England Wagyu. We are a Wagyu beef company based in New Hampshire. One of the things that really got us started in this beef business is my husband Sam wanted to know where our food was coming from. It was really important to him. He wanted to know what we were eating, not only what kind of cow or what kind of pig or what kind of sheep, but he wanted to know the breed and how it was handled, how it was raised, from the moment it stepped foot onto our farm until the moment it went to get processed. So it was really important for Sam and I to know that the food we were consuming and that we were serving to our friends and family wasn't produced using a feedlot. We're really against using feedlots. We want to rotationally graze our animals. That's very important to us. And so that's why we really started doing what we were doing. We started with 2 animals, and they were Wagyu beef, and then we went to 4, and then quickly it was 6, and then 20, and now we're close to 300 head. So we started selling at farmers markets and to restaurants. We're now shipping to Miami and to New York, and also we have restaurants in Maine and New Hampshire supporting our product and our business, and they believe in our vision. So when Sam and I started raising Wagyu beef, we really need to figure out how to feed them properly, and we consulted with Dr. Jimmy Horner based in Texas to formulate our grain program. Once Dr. Jimmy Horner started working with us, he wanted to know about the quality of our hay, and also he wanted to figure out the mineral and vitamin content in our hay. So we take core samples of our hay, send it off to a lab where it's analyzed. Then Dr. Jimmy Horner gets our results from that, and then from there we're able to formulate a custom grain blend.
So the important thing to us as we continued on in our journey through this business was to really control the life of the animal right from the beginning, right to the end. My experience has been that with the, let's call them outside processors, you completely lose control of every aspect of that last day for the animal, and that to me was a real problem. So immediately when I recognized that, I went out and bought our own USDA facility so that we could control that and we could make those animals feel comfortable and relaxed in that last few moments of life.
The reason why it's so important for us to have the animals have a more peaceful ending, if you will, is because we need the animals to calm down and the adrenaline to release from their system after transporting them to a new area.
So one of the things we have that's an advantage for us is that we have what's called an MIJ camera developed by a Japanese scientist just for measuring the quality of Wagyu beef. And just small changes in the way we operate, like we were saying that when we play this classical music to them overnight, does that make a difference in the results of the MIJ camera, which gives you a tremendous amount of data on the total composition of the product itself. Right now in the marketplace, unfortunately, people really aren't aware of what they're buying when they buy something called Wagyu. If you're actually purchasing American Wagyu, you can be pretty rest assured that that product is a cross. It's a product called an F1 in the industry, and it is only at the very most 45% pure Wagyu. If you buy a full-bred Wagyu product, that will give you almost 100%, 99% pure Wagyu.
A lot of people, our consumers and our customers, will come up to me and say, oh, I just bought Wagyu beef at Costco, or I had it at a restaurant. Often what they're buying is American Wagyu, which is less than 50% Wagyu beef. Ours are all DNA verified Wagyu beef, resulting in 99% to 100% Wagyu genetics. While we may not be achieving the best marbling, what I can tell you is the methods to achieve the marbling you're seeing to get an A5 is not the kind of beef that I find I'd like to eat. I want to make sure our cows are out grazing, enjoying their life, and most of our customers always say that our cows are happy cows. That's the result we're looking for. We want our animals to be happy and living a beautiful life, and we hope our product reflects that in what you have on your plate. So lately I've been hearing some feedback from customers saying Wagyu beef is just unaffordable, it's only for the elite. I don't think that's true. What Sam and I are trying to do is keep Wagyu beef affordable for everyone to try. So our ground beef is typically $8 a pound if you come to our store or farmer's market. It's a little bit more to have it shipped to you, but that's the cost of shipping. Lately I've been to our local grocery store, and ground beef that's pasture raised is fetching $8.99 to $9.99 a pound. I still don't know how that's raised, but I can tell you right now that our ground beef has been well taken care of, and we're taking every step to do this as humanely as possible.
One of the things about Wagyu, especially the wonderful cuts of Wagyu, they're just delightful, and they're a very special experience. So when people say that it's expensive, they're right, it is expensive because these animals are 3 years old. By the time they're actually processed. However, between the feed program that we have and the aging process that we put the beef through, it is really a fantastic product and delightful for birthdays, Christmas time, any special event. It's wonderful. You can find us on newagyu.com.